told me about him. I said, let's do what we can to get him. And Mark took off and running and got him for us. So, anything else you want to say, Mark?
No, it's just a great opportunity.
Yeah.
We can't make it a meet and greet, but that don't mean nothing.
Right, can't be meet and greet, but it's a great opportunity to go to this garage, and there's a good chance you might. I'm not saying it's possible to do this, to beat him, but at least you get to see his garage and see what's going on.
What we'll do is sit down and give him like 3 dates, and then we'll go.
So what we'll do is, you bid on it, and we'll give us 3 dates, and we'll see what's open for him, all right? So I'm gonna hand this back over to Aaron, and he's gonna take care of it.
Yes. And of course I'm tagging along. No, I'm so kidding. All right, guys, and it comes with an autographed signed poster that Leno signed. So it comes with that. That's kind of like your ticket. It's a big poster, so when you show up there, you have to hand them the poster. No, I'm totally kidding. The poster does come with it. It is right there. It's signed by Jay.
And
Yeah, that deflates the value. All right, guys. Leno's private tour of his garage, super awesome. It's a great opportunity. If you've never been there, it's definitely a bucket list. You definitely have to do that and just take it all in. So it is a lot of fun. So what's my opening bid, guys? What do you got? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What are you looking for? We got 2 right there. 2 looking at 3, looking at 3, looking at 2 looking at 3. We got 3 right there, 3 looking at 4. Bids at 3, looking at 4, bids at 3, looking at 4, bids at 3, 3, 3, looking at 4, looking at 4, bids at 3, bids at 3, looking at 3, looking at 4, looking at 4, looking at 4, bids at 3, 3, 3, looking at 4 right there, 4 right there, looking at 5, bids at 4, 4, 4, looking at 5, bids at 4, looking at 5, $500 there, 5 looking at 6, 5 looking at 6, 6, 6, looking at 6, bids at 5, holding 5, looking at 6, bids at 6, looking for 6, bids at 5, holding 5, 5, 5, looking at 5, bids at 5, 5, 5, looking at 5, how about 5.5, how about 5.5, bids at 5, looking at 5.5, how about it?
we talk about what an opportunity this is. What an opportunity this is to do something that nobody gets. This is an invitation only deal. Come on, let's go.
Hit the finger. I lost it. Oh, okay. Trying to take my picture. Look at that. All right. Bids at 5. Bids at 550. Bids at, look at it. 5. Bids at 550. Bids at 555. Look at 550. Bids at 555. Look at 550. Bids at 555. Look at 550. 555. Look at 550. 550. 555. Look at 550. How about 525? I'm trying to squeeze everything out of you guys. Bids at 5. Look at 525. Bids at 5. Look at 525. 525. Bids at 5. Holding 525 right there. 525, look at 550, 525, look at 550, 50, 50, 550 there, 550, look at 6, 550, look at 6, 5, we got 550 here, look for 6, 550 here, look at 6, 6, 6, 6, 550, 550, 550, look at 6. Bids at 550, 550, bid. How about 550, how about 575, bids at 550, look at 575. Bids at 575 right there. 575, look at 6, 575, look at 6, look at 6 right there. 6, look at 6.5. Bids at 6, holding 6, look at 6.5, 6.5, look at 6.5, bids at 6.5 right there. 6.5, look at 7. 6.5, look at 7, 7, 7, 7, look at 7, 6 at 7, 7, 7, 700 right there. 7, look at 7.5. Bids at 7, 7, look at 7.5, bids at 7, 20, 50, 7.5 right there. 7.5, look at 8. 7.5, look at 8. 7.5, look at 8, look at 8, want to see 8, want to see 8, want to see 8. $800 there. 8, look at 8.5. Bids at 8, look at 8.5, it's worth it, big. 8.5 right there.
$900.
$900 there. 999, look at 1. Bids at 999, look at 1, look at 1, I want to see 1. Bids at 999, look at 1. Bids at 9, bids at 9, look at 1, look at 1, bids at 9, right, 99.
Close it until I give him a chance.
All right, bids at 9, look at 1, 1, 1, bids at 9, look at 1. How about 9.5? How about 9.5? 9.5, bids at 999, look at 9.5, 9.5. Bids at 9, bids at 9.5.
Folks, I've been on this tour, and it's nothing short of spectacular. Not only is it his car collection, it's his art collection that his studio personally made up. They chose 100 of his favorite European posters that go all the way back to the 1900s of racing, duplicated them, made wallpaper out of them. The whole warehouse is lined with these posters. They're 10.5, I think it is, by 14 feet. It's absolutely amazing. Every bike, every car, every device in the place works, runs, starts. You can drive them right now, and you're going to go through his restoration shop, which on its own is worth the price of the tickets. It's amazing restoration.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing to see. It is truly amazing to see what they do there. So bids at 9, look at 9.5. Bids at 9, look at what? $1,000 right there. Bids at 1, holding 1. Bids at 1, who's going to make 11? Who's going to make 11? Look at a 10, look at a 10, look at 11, 11, 11, 11. 1,200 there. 12, 14.
Ooh.
12, 12, 12.
Answer that.
14, 14, 14, 12, 12, get to 12, get to 12, get to 14. Get to 12, get to 12, get to 14, 14, 14, 14, get to 12. Get to 12, holding 12, get to 14, 14, 14, 14, get to 14. Anything up, get to 12, 12, 12. 15? What do I see? 5, 10, 15.
13?
This is 13, yeah. This is 13 right there. 13, holding 13, look at 14. This is 13, 13, 13, look at 14. This is 13, 14. $1,500 there.
Oh.
15, that's what I want to see. This is 15, 15. This is 15, 15, 15, 15. This is 15, look at 16. This is 15, 15, 15, 15, look at 16. This is 5, 15, 15, 15, look at 16. Want to see 16, this is 15.
Can I ask a question?
Question.
Is the show, is the tour like a half a day, all day? What is it?
It takes about 2 hours.
About 2 hours?
It takes about 2 hours. You can stretch it to 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, and I'm going to say this, and you just never know who you're going to run into. I can't promise anything, but you just never know who's out there.
Can't tell you.
Yeah, okay, it's out there.
Burbank.
It's it's less than a half an hour from Burbank studio, or
Right.
Burbank,
Right by Lancaster.
yeah.
Remember the freeways meeting Downey? Out there.
we have to blindfold you.
Yeah. You come around the corner and they blindfold you. You drive through black tarps on the side of you. So it's very elite. 15. These are 15. These are 15. Look at 16. These are 1, 5, 1, 5. Look at 16. These are 15, 15, 15. Look at 16. These are 15, 15. And you get this $1,000 poster that goes in with the $500 tour. So, these are 15, 15, 15. Look at 16. These are 115, 15. Look at 16. How about 16 right there? 16 here. 16, look at 17. These are 16, look at 17, 17, 17, 16, look at 17. These are 16, 16, 16, look at 17. These are 16, look at 17. These are 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 1,700 there. 17, look at 18. 17, 17, look at 18, look at 18, 17. This is 17, it's definitely a bucket list, guys. Once in a lifetime opportunity. This is 17, look at 18. This is 17, look at 18, 18, 18, 18. This is 17, look at 18. 17, 17, look at 18, 18, 18, look at 18. This is 17, 17, look at 18, 17, 17 going once. Check otherwise, don't forget we take credit cards and we take cash, either way. $1,800 I heard right there. 18, look at 2. These are 18, 18, look at 2, look at 2, look at 2, 1, 2, 2. Let's make it even 2, guys. $2,000 right there. 21, look at 2, look at 21, look at 2, 2, 2, look at 21. These are $200 more. Look at 2, look at 21, look at 21. These are 2, 2, 2, look at 21, look at 2, 2, 2, look at 21. These are 2, look at 2, look at 21, 21, 21, look at 21. These are 2, look at 2, holding 2, 1, 2, 21. These are 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It got really red all of a sudden. These are 2, look at 2, look at 21, these are 2, look at 21. These are 2 going once. No, it doesn't cost.
He had a set, a pair, go for $8 million. That's the total truth. He had a pair go for $8 million.
All right.
Wow. I know.
8
we're not gonna
million
get
to
that.
take it. Wow, that's pretty good.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty good. We're at 2,000, look at 21. I had to think about where we're at. Did the 2, look at 21. Did the 2, 2, 2, look at 21. Did the 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 going once? 2 going twice? 2,100 right there. Is it 21, 21, look at 22. Is it 21, 21, 1, 1, 1, 21, look at 22. 21, look at 22, 22, 22, 22, 2, 2, 2, look at 22, 22, 22, 2, 2. 21 going once. 22 going twice. 21 3/4. I'm going to say it. Sold for $2,100. Thank you very much. Enjoy. There's your ticket. It should fold up and go right in your wallet. Thank you very much, everybody.
How about that? Congratulations. Thank you.
Hey, you bet. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron Howard. That was a wonderful, wonderful display of real craftsmanship and auctioneering. You did a great job, kid.
Thank you, sir.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's give him a big hand.
My side job.
World famous.
World famous Lana Rod, yeah.
He does it all. Been around the world 3 times, twice on a polo stick.
I gave you one.
Evelyn, you got something for us, sir?
Do you want to get one with him?
Yeah, come in here, Butch. You're the one who
All right. Okay. Sure.
I'm the big
I don't
guy.
know if you folks
Okay,
ever take
one,
part in the cruise on the first Friday of the month in Yucaipa, but you need to do it if you don't. The gentleman that puts it on has worked tirelessly for years to perfect this show, and he does a great job. So please recognize George Sasajian, and I want him to tell you what he does out there and what he has for us.
Well, John, I don't do much. I'm just the show director there for our Friday night cruise. Can I get my club members to come around over here? We got a big check we want to present to the Veterans Foundation today. I want to thank everybody that comes to our Friday night shows up in Yucaipa, the first Friday of every month. We've got one more left on November 1st, our toy drive. And we have a, come on around here. We've got a $1,000 check that we want to donate to the foundation today as a result of everybody's generous donations to our raffle of 50/50 every month. This is our most proud charity that we support. And on top of the $1,000, we have a cash donation of $655 as a result of our mini refrigerator raffle that was generously donated to us by one Larry Volk. We really appreciate that, Larry, you doing that for us. And for everybody out there that may have put in a few bucks for the drawing, we appreciate that also. So again, we're also proud to be part of this event for many, many years. So thanks John and Larry and the whole crew here from Over the Hill gang. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, George. It's very generous. And thank you guys for past pledges. That's really, really generous of you. Thank you very much. We have our next trophy. It's going to be given out by Tom Charette and Nancy. It's for pick number 13, and I'll let you know who. I'll let him tell you who the winner is and a little bit about the car. He's a little old, so give him some time.
No.
He loves sympathy too. I forgot that part.
So my son and Nancy's son, Nancy just went to get her hat. Simon, this is the Simon Charette Memorial. It's the third annual Simon Charette Memorial. And Simon was not a military veteran, but he had a war against cancer for almost 2 years. And he left us on Veterans Day. So although he is not a military veteran, he is a veteran of a major war on our family's part. So this year, this is the third annual Simon Charette Memorial. And it's going to go to Bob Jennings, very cool 1933 Ford coupe. Bob is a Vietnam era veteran. And Bob supported the Vietnam War effort at Fort Hood, Texas from 63 to 65. 1st Armored Division, also known as Old Ironsides. 3rd in the 19th Artillery, Chief of Section, Fire Direction Control. So, like me, he's a Vietnam era veteran. When I did this first Simon Charette Memorial, Simon's son, my grandson, who was about, I think he was 7 or 8 at the time, he spoke about his dad. And the award went to my brother, who was the Bronze Star winner, who was already up here. When this was all over, Bob had won an award that day, and he gave that award to my grandson, the trophy. So Bob's a good friend, a veteran, and besides that, he does have a real cool 33 Ford, and he does drive it all over the country. So thanks, Bob. Thanks for your service. Thanks for being a good friend. Congratulations.
Talking about my time in the Army, I liked it so much that I made PFC twice. I would like to say something. I've got an uncle that was a waist gunner in the Aleutians during the Second World War, and he's probably got about 2 days left. So I want you all to think a little bit about Raymond Sims and what he gave from his time during the Second World War. I want to thank you very much. I'm very proud to receive this trophy.
Thank you so much, Tom. And Bob, we appreciate you both being here, and Bob's car is incredible. I've been on the road with him for 2 weeks. We went to Canada with that car and everything. He's a real cool hot rodder. And the only thing out of 4,000 some odd miles that went wrong is he had a taillight burn out. And of course, we made sure that he heard about that every day. He thinks a piece of junk, the taillight's on the Anyways, Roy's here from the old school 66 Cruisers, and he's got something he'd like to say.
All right, I'm Roy with Old School 66 Cruisers. Along with the $500 that we donated to the program for this show, Old School wants to donate $1,200 for a total of $1,700. And I would like to invite everybody to our car show, November 3rd, Upland Memorial Park. It's a Sparkle Up Toy Drive. That's how we give away all our money. That's how we raise the money for this show. We donate to Upland Animal Shelter, Foothill Family Shelter, which is a battered women's organization that gets them out of a bad situation. So come out to our show, November 3rd, Upland Memorial Park, Sparkle Up Toy Drive, $10 and an unwrapped toy. And like I say, all of our money goes back out, and I present the checks to the recipients on stage. So thank you very much. This is a great show, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you. It's a nice show, nice setting, nice food.
Hilton, you want to come on up? Hilton Bill is here, and he's going to hand out his trophy.
Thank you. Ryan Graves, are you here? Hurry up here, bud. I want to introduce you folks to Ryan Graves. I'll talk about him while he's coming from Riverside. Spent 4 years in the Air Force. Was in Iraq for a group when we saw on television enduring freedom and Iraqi freedom when we saw Saddam Hussein's crap came down. He was there. So this is Ryan Gregg. I'd like to introduce you folks to him. He has a beautiful 38 GMC pickup truck. It's a little black one. If you saw it back over in his corner, good straight 8 in it that he and his dad built. He also is still active for 12 years now with the Sheriff's Department of Riverside, so he's still helping take down bad guys. So, Ryan, thank you for your service coming in, and thank you for being here.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Come on here.
Thank you, Ryan. Congratulations. The next trophy is sponsored by the Craig family. They've sponsored trophies, I think, since day one. It's a vet's pick in memory of Robert Craig. He's a World War II vet, and his son, Bud Craig, who's a Vietnam vet. And they chose Steve Gusher's 1936 Ford pickup. And this thing is really, really nice. Congratulations, Steve. I hope you're still here, because we'd love to give you this trophy. Anybody see Steve out there? Go. Congratulations, Steve. That's a very cool truck.
Congratulations. Go there and get your t-shirt and a picture. Thank you very much. Thank you. Barbara, Mitch.
Okay, the Sultan's Car Club sponsored a trophy, the best pick. They chose car number 412. It's a 47 Chevy Stylemaster. It's black and it's very, very nice. Congratulations, Arcano, and I think that stands for Robert.
No, Rhonda.
Rhonda. Ah.
There's that.
Congratulations. That's a beautiful car.
I want to thank the donut gang. They made a contribution. I'm not too sure, but it's usually around $1,500–1,600. They do a cruise every Sunday over in Fontana on Cherry and Arrow, and they have an old bucket out there from the Army, and it's all pinstripe. The guys just come in and get coffee and go and just put their change in there. And every year it's anywhere from $1,500 to $1,800 just that little bucket. So if you ever guys get a chance on a Sunday, don't have anything to do, Cherry and Arrow and Montana donut gang. You know, a bunch of nice guys and good coffee and donuts. But I want to thank the donut gang for their contribution.
Thank you very much. The Donut Gang of Southern California made the next choice. It goes to car number 57. Well, you gotta know the registration in. And I love this car when I saw it because you very rarely see them. 55 DeSoto, it's a two-door hot top, it's green, Larry's favorite color. Yep. And it goes to Bob Wilson. Congratulations, Bob. That is a beautiful, beautiful car.
Congratulations, Bob. Nice car. I'll pick it myself. Want to go over and get a t-shirt and picture taken. Thank you.
The nice thing about the car is it's unrestored, and when you walk by it, you swear it's been painted, that thing, and it's all unrestored. Ronnie, you're next. Ron's here today with the Rickshaw Car Club. He's also an Over the Hill Gang member. He belongs to the PFW, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts. What else, Ron?
That's it. That's enough. That's enough. On behalf of the Rickshaw Car Club of Riverside, I'd like to donate to the veterans $2,000.
When did the rickshaws get started?
1958.
1958. That's an old club. That's why the guy looks so old.
That's my friend.
They fell asleep in 1990 and woke back up in about 2005. And that was just a nap for them. Thank you, Ron. They got cool shirts too. You see their shirts? They're very cool. You want to model the back of your shirt? Turn around so I can see the back of your shirt. Hey, I'm talking to you. Turn around. I already see you. So proud. Isn't that a cool shirt or what? I collect old magazines, and I found one from 1959 when they were still running nitro cars at Riverside Raceway, and the rickshaws had a dragster there, a nitro dragster that they ran, and I just thought that was very, very cool. And I wish that I'd had a better picture of it, but I don't. It's just a little clip and shows it in there. But
It was a dragline.
it was a dragline chassis.
First enclosed dragster.
Really? Very cool car. Very cool car. And our next winner goes to sponsored by Fred Rodriguez, and it's a Mets pick in memory of Spec 4 David Rodriguez. The winner's name is John Gonzalez. Car is 587. It's a 39 Ford two-door sedan, plum color. Very cool car. I saw this car and I fell in love. I love them shoe boxes. Congratulations.
Can I just say something? I'd like to thank all my fellow veterans out there.
Right here, sir.
I'd like to thank all my fellow veterans. This is my dog tag.
Right here, sir.
How cool is that? Our next trophy was picked by Adriana and Danny Morales. These people, they invented street riding, I think. They've been around forever. I remember giving them trophies 30 years ago over at Route 66. They're the Vets Pick memory is a memory to Vincent Morales from World War II. Come on up here, Danny. You want to say anything? No?
Come on, Danny, get up here.
Come on, Adriana. Come on, you can come up here and hold his hand. I know you're embarrassed. I'm sorry. These are neat people. They're hardcore, and they go everywhere together. They're inseparable. She drove one of the coolest Firebirds for, you still got that Firebird? Sitting out there. They're still here, and she's been driving that thing for, what, 25, 30 years? That's cool. Danny, anything you'd like to say today? What you think of the show?
It's always an awesome show. Your raffle is always nice, and I'm glad to be contributing to the level.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to sponsor the show. It goes to car number 402. It's a 1938 Chevy Coupe. It's maroon and silver. It's very, very cool car.
And Army veteran Earl Smith.
You want to push the picture thing?
And he's an Army veteran. That makes him even better. A veteran winning at a veteran's scholarship. Thank you, Earl.
Get your hair over here.
Go over there and get your picture, Earl.
They want to see you on the other side. You're going to take a picture.
Over here. All right.
Oh, it's either you or me. One of
Due to
them.
the time constraints I have, I'm going to have to not get all the award show. It's run longer than I had time for. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry to the ones who got awards. I didn't make it on down live.
We have another special
Maybe next
guest.
time I'll allow a little more
John,
time.
you got something you want to say today?
I appreciate everybody that's viewed the video, and congratulations to all the winners.
I can't remember how much you guys.